Shall we check in with our celebrities and see what they're up to? Hold on, this isn't even that bad. So Chloe did a photo shoot for Tomorrow Magazine with an apple. Then there's this picture. I showed this to a couple people and they said, what's the big deal? First off, the big deal is that this doesn't trigger many people. We are in a world, we are in a time where we are so surrounded by evil and so conditioned to seeing evil that we don't even recognize it anymore. This moment in time, this act right here, is the single moment that contributed to the fall of mankind. Eve ate the apple because of a lie that Satan told her. And now they're taking that moment that represents sin and making artwork out of it. If this is just, when I saw this, my jaw dropped because it's just so nonchalant for so many people. It's not even making headlines. Nobody's really talking about it because to most people it's like, what's the big deal? It's representing the fall of mankind. This is the fall of mankind right here. For her to model it, for her to make artwork out of it, it's so sad. And here we are a few thousand years later, all walking around with a phone in our hands that has an apple on the back with a bite out of it.
Hey.
Shall we check in with our in time? I dropped because
You just made a good point, man. That everybody walking around with these iPhones and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah B'Hashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Those who rule well and who learned this truth from. And salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth and all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect. All right. This your brother Hagabar. And yeah, man, obviously, as you can see, this is what started the fall of mankind. Okay, and the wicked rulers of this world, all right, the elites, okay, they actively, boast, all right, in, this type of lifestyle, man. Okay, a lifestyle of sin and death. You see what I'm saying? And the point being is that old serpent, okay, that serpent, man, that scripture spoke about, all right, time and time again, we know that represents Esau. Okay, it represents the Edomites, man. Okay, who are also known as the devil. All right, because they follow after the workings of Satan, as you read in 2 Thessalonians 2. All right, because a lot of people, really believe that that what you see in front of you, that actually happened. All right, as far as a snake, slid up to Eve, okay, and whispered some good smooth words into her ear and caused her to eat a magic apple, man. No, okay, that was all don't want to say parabolical of a particular man, all right, a nation of wicked men down here that deceived the chosen people, man, the sons of God. Okay, and this is where we fail, all right, and the fall of mankind began, all right. But when you go into that serpent, all right, in these particular words like devil and things, okay, well, you have to go to the root meaning of the words, man. You got to gain an understanding of what those things actually mean, okay? Because a lot of people, you just take these things for face value, all right, and you think that there are actually reptilian people down here that shapeshifted and that are ruling the world, man. But in all reality, the serpent, that devil, that dragon is referring to a particular nation of people, man. Okay, which are the biblical Edomites. You see, but we're gonna jump into these scriptures, man, and this is the state of the world, all right, that this man has created. So much so to the point, like, I didn't even think about that till she said it. Like, we all walking around with these damn iPhones, most people, might have Androids and shit, but, with the Apple bitten out of it. So these devils are consistently, man, and constantly, pretty much just saying, fuck the Most High, and they don't care about the type of society that they've created, man, which shows you these people are the devil. They're upside down, okay? It ain't no reptilians walking around shapeshifting, running this earth, man. Okay, these are people, all right, who are pretty much controlled by, left-hand spirits, okay, who are controlled by the prince of the air, which is Satan. Okay, they're They run this society and model this society after the tenets of complete wickedness, man. Chaos, confusion, okay, because they worship Satan. You see what I'm saying? But there's a people down here that push that vibration out. You see what I'm saying? Just like you had the chosen, the elect, all right, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who push out the righteous vibration, man. You see what I'm saying? This new song that a lot of people don't want to, dance to, all right? But at the end of the day, this is what's destroying this current kingdom, man. This shit has to go. You see what I'm saying? They're openly mocking the Most High, and they're mocking the fact that they've caused death into the world by means of sin, because sin is what leads to death. Okay, so these devils are openly mocking, what took place, over 3,000 years ago, man. All right. But anyways, let's jump into this. All right, because that serpent is indicative of a particular man, a nation, if you will. All right, so we're just going to jump to the point in Genesis 3, okay, when that serpent beguiled Eve, okay? It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh power had made. All right, now when you go into the word subtle, all right, it goes into cunning, okay? It goes into the Hebrew word irawam, okay? Irawam, which goes into cunning, all right? Usually in a bad sense, okay? So this is a cunning person. It says crafty, prudent, subtle, all right? It says subtle, shrewd, crafty, or sly, okay? That's why it's likened to a serpent or a snake, okay? Sly, and you know what I'm saying? When you think of snakes, man, you think of like, they be lurking in the shadows and they moving around all sly in the grass and shit. Okay, they you never know where they are or where they're gonna attack from. Okay, that's why they say, too many snakes. You gotta mow, you gotta trim your grass, man. Make sure ain't no snakes out there. You see, but it's likening those particular adjectives into this man. Okay, this certain man down here. Okay, this certain nation of people. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh power had made, which we know that mankind, okay, these heathen nations are likened unto beasts. Okay, they're likened unto a beast. All right, let's prove that real quick. Ecclesiastes 3:18. It says, I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, right, that the Most High might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. Okay, so the sons of men, all right, are the heathen. Okay, it was, once again, there's three classifications of men. Okay, the sons of men, which are the heathen, the sons of God, which are the Israelites, and the sons of the wicked one, all right, are the Edomites. Started with Cain. Okay, well, really starting with this serpent back in the garden, then Cain, and then Esau, okay, the Edomites, okay, that spirit is in them, all right? But you see here, all right, the sons of men are likened unto beasts, okay? So when we go back, it says, now the serpent, so the Esau's, lineage, right? He the Edomites, okay, before they, obviously at this point, they weren't called Edomites, okay? That came later with, when Isaac had Jacob and Esau, all right? But this is this is who this is referring to. All right, pretty much before, Cain, before Esau, before that spirit was passed down. Okay. So this serpent was more subtle than the other nations, okay? So it was more cunning, more sly, okay? And that's why Esau, all right, one of his adjectives to describe him is cunning. Okay, Genesis 25:27, it says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Okay, so Esau is always being cunning, man. So that shows you that's who this is referring to. Okay, these devils always look to lay traps. They look to trip you up. They a lot of snares and traps. That's what hunters do. Okay, they lay a lot of snares to catch the game, a lot of traps. They sit and wait in the cuts. You see, so cunning, crafty, right? Crafty, sly, right? Deceit. It says having or showing skill in achieving one's ends by deceit or evasion. And that's Esau all the way, man. Okay, this devil will achieve his goals in this world by any means necessary. And the main way he's done that is by deceit. And when that's when you go into that word devil, the word devil goes into a deceiver or a slanderer, man. See, but you're going to grab that as well. It says having or showing skill in achieving one's ends by deceit or evasion. So cunningness, slyness, craftiness, deceit, right? These are adjectives to describe Esau, man, which, like I said, this was that spirit of the serpent in a garden. Okay. It said the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, the other heathen nations, which Yahweh power had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Okay, which we know that woman, all right, pretty much going into Israel. Okay, the representing the Israelites. Okay, but it was the specific account to where, we know that the serpent pretty much approached Eve, okay, and deceived her, by means of cunningness and craftiness, okay, pretty much to believe in the philosophies of the heathen at that time, okay, because at this time, the sons of God, we were keeping the commandments of the Most High, okay, before it was, the law was given to Moses on the mountain, okay, it was an oral thing that was passed down, all right, like the elder Yashawamba, always goes into the fact that this is how Cain and Abel knew that they had to make a sacrifice, right? That's why Cain's sacrifice was rejected and Abel's was accepted. How would they have known to make sacrifices if we didn't have, oral law or traditions passed down? You see, so proven back then, even in the garden, the sons of God, the Israelites, before we were called Israelites, we were the sons of God. Okay, we had our ways, man. We had our ways to live by. That's how they knew. That's where that sacrifice came from. You see, or how else would they know to have done that? Okay, so what this serpent had done was he cunningly and craftily brought heathenistic customs and ways, okay, to the woman and to our people, which started our fall, right? This is where sin entered into the world. Sin is what? The transgression of the law, man. You see, so this is where it began. All right, we start following the customs and the ways of the heathen, and that's when death entered into the world. Okay, you see, because we were created to live, man. I believe up to like 1,000 years. Okay, which I believe Methuselah, he got the closest to that, like 900 some odd years, but nobody touched 1,000 years, man. You see, because death had entered into the world, and then our lifespan got drastically reduced. You see, to after the flood, I think it went to 120 years, and then it's just been going down ever since. Okay, but yeah, so that serpent deceived Eve, okay, and told her to eat, all right, from the other trees, okay. It says, and he said unto the woman, yea, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Okay, which trees can represent people in the scriptures. So let me see if I can grab that. Okay, it's because it's not talking about an actual tree. Give me one moment. Okay, Mark chapter 8. I don't know why that one always pops up. Mark chapter 8 and verse 24. It says, and he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. Okay. So again, scriptures are very figurative, man, at times, like even in Revelation, the 17th chapter, okay, when it speaks about seas, the seas, okay, it can be referring to the multitudes of people. And it literally tells you that in Revelation 17. So trees also are indicative of men. Okay, so when the serpent said, he said unto the woman, yea, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. He wasn't talking about going and actually picking apples off a tree. He was talking about, learning the ways and customs of these other heathen nations. The beasts, as we just read, is another way of describing the sons of men. You see, in the serpent, okay, the sons of the wicked one, which is Esau, the Edomites, were the ones who brought that, who brought those philosophies and those ways unto our people, man, unto the sons of God. You see, and this is the reason why that flood ended up coming, because the wickedness was just began to explode at that point. Okay. So I wasn't going to read the entire chapter. Okay. You should know this chapter by now, but I wanted to grab that point, just showing you, going into this serpent. Okay. And how it's indicative of Esau. Okay. Which again, like I said, first it was the spirit was, passed down through Cain. Okay. You had Cain and Abel, right? Which Cain slew Abel. Okay. And then he was replaced with Seth, which is Shath in the Hebrew, which I believe means replacement. And then you had that spirit later passed down through Esau, man. All right, who sought to slay his brother Jacob because he didn't receive of that blessing. Right. So it's been the same story, but in just different, characters. OK, the same spirit was just passed down and reincarnated. All right. Over the years. OK, and we're in that time to where this old serpent, which we just went over in the garden, this old serpent, okay, which are you Edomites, man, that spirit is still on you people. This is the society that you uphold, okay? And this is the society that's going to be destroyed, right? This is Revelation 12, and I kind of want to jump to the point because I don't want to, go have to explain, the entirety of this because a lot of you Christians, man, again, you read the scriptures and you have a very fairy tale view on this, man. You think that everything is literal, when in reality, a lot of things are figurative, parabolical. And that's why Yahweh Shai even spoke in parables, okay, and similitudes, because it's not for everybody to be able to easily understand. Okay, there's a lot of dark sayings, which means things that are going to be hidden to the understanding of the common person, man. So, the Most High really got you people out here, thinking that it's going to be that Satan actually was contending with the Most High and it was like, let me get a group of angels and we're going to go down to the earth and we're going to do this and lay with women and do. No, man. No, that shit never happened. Okay. So I'm going to briefly grab this just so I can get to the point. Revelation 12:7, okay, because this is what's about to happen, all right? It says, and there was war in heaven, okay, which, we know the heavens in scriptures, man, it can refer to, a couple different things, man. You have heaven, which represents a state of mind, if you will, a state of being, okay, being in a paradise and living in comforts, okay, which is what Esau is doing now, because this is their current world. And the Israelites, we're in hell. We're in our hell, man. You see the conditions, the lowly conditions we're in represent hell. Okay. But the heaven also can represent, the atmosphere. Okay. The skies, the expanse of the skies. And then even above that, you have, the heaven of heavens. Okay. Which, you have outer space. All right. And then you have the heavens, which can represent the fourth dimension. All right. Which, is complete perfection where, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the angels dwell and all of that. OK, but this heaven here, all right, is referring to the war that's going to take place once Yahweh Shah and the angels invade the planet Earth. OK, you're going to read a similar account if you read 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. OK, but it says, and there was war in heaven. OK, the atmosphere. OK, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay, which, the archangel Michael. All right. Again, they're going to come on those chariots with Lord Yahweh Shah, man, and they're going to destroy this place, you see, to deliver the elect. It says, and his angels fought against the dragon, which was the ancient Roman Empire, which we know has been reincarnated, okay, today. Okay, so that ancient Roman Empire, okay, dealing with you Edomites, all right, this dragon, this beast system is going to try to fight against Yahweh and the angels on those chariots, man, those so-called UFOs. It says, and the dragon fought and his angels, okay, because angel can go into a messenger, you know what I'm saying, a messenger, one who is sent. Okay, so Esau's messengers, man, his people, his army, right, his space force or whatnot, are going to fight against those so-called UFOs. It says, verse 8, and prevail not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. So again, when they mention heaven the first time, okay, that's going to be literally the chariots, okay, like they show you in Independence Day when that invasion happens. Okay, the chariots are going to be fighting against Esau's space force and, their B-52s and shit like that. But when it says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven, that means what? They're going to be taken out of rulership. Again, they're going to, that paradise, that comforts and things that they live in now, all of that's going to be demolished. You see, that's why I said, it's that Luke. Give me one moment. In Luke chapter 10 and 18, it says, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven, man. Which what? Is that really literally speaking of the spiritual demon Satan falling down from the fourth dimension? No, because when you read in the book of Job, all right, you know that Satan takes orders from the Most High, man. He don't do nothing outside of what the Most High ordains. He literally had to show up, all right, when the Most High called a meeting, all right, to take orders. He takes orders from the Most High, man, which is something you Christians don't understand. But it says, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So this is what? Esau falling out of rulership. Okay, he's falling quickly out of this power system, man. His power structure. Okay. It says, and prevail not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. So these devils are rapidly being taken out of rulership. This is why when you look at the state of the world, you see World War III beginning to pop off. You see people are pretty much at the point to where they want to overthrow these damn governments. People are fed up. And it's just a whole lot going on, man, because this is the end of this man's rulership. Right. But here's the point. Verse 9, it says, and that great dragon, okay, was cast out, that old serpent, okay, called the devil and Satan. So these are all names referring to these Edomites, man. Okay. Again, read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and it tells you, matter of fact, I'm going to grab it, man. Okay. Let's grab it real quick. There's a man on this earth that embodies the workings of Satan. Like if Satan was to literally, manifest on his earth, all right. These Edomites are down here doing exactly what he will want, man. You see that? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, it says, let no man deceive you. There goes that word deceit again, which I'm going to show you. That's what the word devil means. Okay. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction, man. Because we know Esau's, we know the end, goal for Esau is he's going to be destroyed. That's what perdition goes into, destruction. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God. And that's what they do, man. They mock the Most High. You got the Pope, okay, telling you to call him Father, which we know Yahweh Shah said, call no man Father in that spiritual, in that sense. Okay, these devils are creating AI to pretty much have complete surveillance, control, and they're literally showing themselves to be God, man. Okay, they pretty much destroyed, the real natural food. Okay, and they're creating GMO foods. They're creating fake food, artificial this, artificial that. You see, they're manipulating the weather. Okay, they're manipulating everything. They're trying to play God. Okay, I mean, it's fucking evident. And who is the ones doing this, man? Okay, ask yourself, who is the man doing this? You see, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, right? Skip down. It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which are the prophets, okay? The Most High revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets, okay? The prophets are the mouthpiece of the Most High, man. Just like these damn Edomites are pretty much the mouthpiece of Satan. They carry out what he would want done on this earth, if you will. Okay. Which everything is still being controlled and ordained by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You have to understand that. You got to understand the hierarchy. Okay. But anyways, here's the point, verse 9. It says, even him, okay, this man is about to be revealed. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, okay, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved, man. So this man Esau has been revealed to the utmost. See what I'm saying? The Most High risen the prophets up, okay, and for the last several decades have been consistently exposing Esau, Edom, man, okay, who are the devil the Bible speaks about. You see, but I wanted to highlight the point that he comes after the working of Satan, right? He does the things that Satan would do, okay, with all power and signs and lying wonders, all right, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Okay, so this man has deceived the entire earth, okay. So like they've deceived the entire earth, okay, they've ensnared everybody, man. It has everybody out here confused, not knowing who the real Israelites are, okay, which is the main, that's like the main problem, man, because you got people walking around not having an inkling of understanding of who we are, okay, yet alone who they are, man. Well, the average white person don't understand that they're an Edomite, all right, biblically, okay. Now, we know that there are going to be some people that may look like an Edomite, but, if their father was an Israelite, then they're Israelite, man. Okay, it's not all about the color, and the how it looks on the outside, because you got like Blake Griffith. Okay, well, his son looks like a Edomite. Okay, but his father and his father, they're Israelites. So it's about the spirit. So, we in this truth, man, we not just fucking simple. Oh, well, you look like an Edomite, so you're an Edomite. Or you look like an Israelite, so you're an Israelite. Nah, because you got some Israelites that's not, that you got some black people that look like they will be an Israelite, but they're not. Okay, and this is why scriptures go into the wheat and the tares. Okay, because if you have wheat and tares, they're damn near identical. But one of them you want, the other one you don't want, right? So that's why the Most High gave that parable, because he's going to make a separation and he knows who his elect is. You see, and Salaki, man, I'm all over the place, but I wanted to hone in on this fact that this devil comes after the workings of Satan. So when we go back to Revelations 12 and 9, okay, that's why they're often called Satan. They literally carry that vibration. And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, okay, and we just went into that old serpent from the Garden of Eden, man, which was a man, okay, a people that had that wicked spirit on them from the beginning, because that's how they were created. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, man. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him, man. You see, so they're still falling out of this rulership, all right? But like it says, they deceived the whole world, okay? That's why it says in Job chapter 9, verse 24, okay, they covered up the faces of the judges of the world, okay? The wicked did it. Matter of fact, let's grab it. That's your iconoclasm. Okay, what happened during the time of the Renaissance? Okay, they painted over to to the whole to the so much so to the point to where most people walking around don't even understand that during the dark ages, what they call the dark ages or the middle ages, Israelites were ruling in Europe, man. Right? Israelites were literally ruling in Europe. We created the coat of arms, the architecture, literally all of that comes from Israelites. But those devils, when they came back into power, okay, they couldn't just destroy all of that because they pretty much needed to keep those things to try to keep up with their laws, man. Okay, look up iconoclasm. Okay, they painted over the images, okay, of the Israelites that were ruling in Europe. They painted over Yahushua, the disciples. Okay, when you look up the Russian, I believe it's like the Russian icons over there in Russia, they still have the true depictions of, like Yahushua and the people of the Bible, man. So-called black people. You see, but this is how they deceive the world. You see, Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? So if it's not these damn Edomites who I've just been going over this entire lesson, who the hell is it? If they're not this man that is embodying the working of Satan, literally mocking the very thing that started the fall of mankind, who the hell is it, man? Is it the African? Is it the African man? Is it the East Indian man? Really? Right? Is it the Chinese man? Okay. Who fits this description? Right? If not wearing, who is he, man? But we know who it is, man, because it's been revealed through the Spirit. All right. All right. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's the point. But I want to click on the word devil. Goes into the Greek diablos or diabolos. Prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. Right? A slander, a false accuser, a slanderer, metaphor applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him, man. And that's Esau. He opposes everything the Most High set up. Okay, Salaki, okay? Yeah, to throw over, to send over, to traduce, to slander, accuse, defame. All right, but I believe it was another definition that it went into deceive. Okay. All right, but yeah, this is what Esau's done, man. That's why it says he slandered his own brothers. So like, let me grab this real quick and I'm gonna go ahead and end it off. Okay, this is going to referring to Jacob and Esau. All right. This is matter of fact. Yeah, let's grab this. It's Psalms chapter 50 in verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, which we know these devils have done nothing. This is America, such a fucking hypocritical, backward society that they literally claim to be a God-fearing nation. This country is everything but that, man. Look at the celebrities, the people you people worship. Look at what they do. Right? Look at this place, man. This is the most confused, chaotic place on the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And yet, you people claim to be God-fearing, man, but you don't even know the Most High, man. You don't even know the first things of who his true chosen people are, yet alone of how he's depicted when scriptures clearly tell you. Okay? You see, because you Edomites, man, you people are in your heaven, man. You don't gotta really care. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to, care about who the real Israelites are and why the hell that's the most important thing ever. Okay, because you're in a good case right now, man. As well as you other heathen. All right. But anyways, it says, yeah, verse 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. That's why they got everybody walking around with Apple iPhones, literally mocking the fact of what happened, or the figurative nature of what happened in the garden. Okay, Eve biting of that apple. See, well, that's deep, man. These devils are wicked. It says, verse 18, when thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him and has been partakers with adulterers. See, verse 19, thou givest thy mouth to evil and thy tongue frameth deceit. So once again, a wicked man, which when you read Malachi 1 and 4, it tells you exactly who it is. It's Esau, man. All right. And they frame deceit, slander, they're cunning. Okay. They lay snares and traps, their legislation, their laws. I mean, it's evident, man. This is why these devils, this is the reason why they're about to shut the internet down, man. This is why they're about to shut the internet down. We've been having all these cyber attacks, okay, random internet outages, cell phone outages and things. Okay, they're looking to pass that ban on TikTok, which it got passed in I forget what particular branch or whatever it was. It was like a vote 50-0. Like everybody was for it. You see what I'm saying? So they're about to do this because look, these devils have been completely exposed, man. They're at the end. Their Salaki, their rulership is over with, man. Malachi 1 and 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, you Edomites, but we will return and build the desolate places, which took place during the Renaissance, because during the time of the Dark Ages, when the Israelites were ruling, where were the Edomites at, man? They were pushed eastward, into the Caucasus Mountains, that region of Georgia, Russia. Okay. Then and during that time frame, you got to read up on the Khazars. Okay. Because that Khazarian Empire adopted the ways of the Israelites. Okay. They, pretty much adopted the Judaism. Okay. But they used the Babylonian Talmud and shit. And this is where you get your Jewish people. Okay. This is where, Yiddish comes from. Okay. Because that's the region those Edomites were living in, man. That's where the Khazarian Empire was at. Okay. That's where you get your Ashkenazi. Okay. Germany, the Slavic languages. Okay. Ashkenazi and Sephardic. Okay. That's where those ish come from, man. See, that's what they start doing. You know what I'm saying? During the time of the Dark Ages, that's where your Jewish come from, your Ashkenazi sect, your Sephardic sect, right? In the Yiddish language. That's where all that shit come from, man. Okay, and then it came, these elite banking families. Okay, Mayor Amschel Rothschild. Okay, I believe he was like the original banker. Then he had his sons. I believe it was like 12 of them. Okay, they all those things, man. That's where you get into all that and how these devils acquired their wealth and, began their domination. But that's why I said, but we will return and build the desolate places, which took place during the Renaissance. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. You see that? And the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever, man. So there's your point. The border of wickedness, the wicked man, is none other than Esau, Edom, man. The devil, the serpent. All right, the Bible speaks about. So let's end it off here. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. So you had Jacob and Esau being a devil. All right, to this day, they seek to what? When you go to the word devil, okay, prone to slander, accusing falsely, right? False accuser, etc. That's what they do to the Israelites, man. That's why we make a majority of the prisons. Okay, I forget what the exact number is, but America has the most of its people in prison than any other country in the world, man. And guess who the majority of those people are? Israelites. You see? And that's all by design, man. But anyways, man, this shit's going down, man. So this serpent is about to be beheaded, all right, at the end of the day. And all this whole wicked vibration this man got on everybody, man. Most about to crumble all this shit, man. All right, so get ready for the next rulers, man, which are going to be the elect of the nation of Israel, all right, underneath Lord Yahweh Shah, man. But with that, Shalom, DTA, Wild Bible Ball.